I'm about to lay down some cold hard facts, and you may not agree with me, but it needs to be said. If you don't leave your kids alone in public, why would you leave them alone on the internet? Think about that for a minute. If I buy these scissors from Walmart and I hand them to my child, and my child goes to school and hurts someone, who do you blame? Obviously, you would blame me, right? Because I bought them, I gave them to my child, and I did not monitor them with those scissors. Well, this, just like the scissors, is not a toy. Our kids are using the phones we bought them to talk to people all around the world, and then when something bad happens, y'all want to blame the app creator or the phone maker. Yet so many parents buy these devices for their kids and don't monitor what they're doing with them. So it's your responsibility to monitor who they interact with in these apps. Y'all know it's a gateway to the world. Y'all blaming Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, but you're letting your children use these apps unsupervised. I can't tell you how many times I've been in someone's Patreon or Discord, and there's small children in there. This is an 18+ Discord, so we report it and nothing is done because they're using their parents' account. An account that their parents made for them. That's like sending your kid to New York City all alone. You guys buy the device, pay the phone bill, you even make in-app purchases so your kids can have special premium access to certain features of the app that you're not monitoring. Most of you don't even know that your kids have used your credit or debit card to make in-app purchases until you get your bank statement. And some of you won't even check your kids' devices because you think you're violating their privacy when this is not a toy. And I've seen y'all in the comments, I'm not checking my child's phone, that's a violation of their privacy. But guess what? That's a parent's job to make sure their child is safe and not being preyed upon by a predator. And y'all know predators use these apps too. There should be rules because this is a responsibility. This is like giving your kids the keys to a big-ass car. It's dangerous. There are rules to follow. But we all know they're not going to follow rules, so we have to monitor what they're doing with that car. You got to check their accounts and text and supervise their interactions online. That's how you find out because they're not just going to come tell you when they're being bullied or preyed on. And you can't overreact. You want them to come to you with problems. Some of y'all start using these devices with your children as young as 4 months old. And by the time they're 5 years old, they're walking around the house with 3 and 4 devices connected to the internet and you're not watching. We have to stop putting all the blame on creators like Mark when we're the ones giving our children these devices. So how do y'all expect Mark to monitor your kids' interactions when y'all don't even do it? Parents have even been caught leaving their young kids all alone with certain creators because they're famous and have a lot of followers. Parents have got to step up and take some accountability for their actions. And app creators, you're responsible too. You're not doing enough to protect your users. Like with scammers and predators, we're told to report them, but when we do, nothing happens. Everyone knows the reporting system is a flawed, broken system that never works. Nothing works because there's no one to make direct contact with, and that needs to change. They need a special team specifically for reporting. There should be a button on every single one of these platforms just to report predators alone. I understand it's hard to keep up with millions of users on these apps, I get that. But we need direct contact with a team to stop predatory accounts. Which brings me to my next question. Why isn't YouTube in the hot seat? YouTube allows large creators to publicly dox and falsely accuse innocent people of being pedos without evidence. YouTuber Mama Max publicly doxed someone and sent his audience out to find them. Then he made up fake victims of SA and took up money to help them. He also collected money to catch fake predators that never existed. He lied claiming one of his fake SA victims had unalived herself. And even though we have video evidence that he scammed, lied, falsely accused, and doxed innocent people, YouTube has still not deleted his channel yet. Hell, YouTube paid him the whole time he was doing this to his audience. I got a video about him coming up. Another problem is family vloggers. These apps are